What's going on, everybody? Thanks for joining us here at Offside and Out of Bounds. We're recapping the round of 32 Saturday for the games that are available and finished so far for the day for the NCAA men's basketball tournament. I'm Adam, that's Junior, and we're going to jump right into it with the number 9 versus the 1-seeded Kansas. So Creighton versus Kansas. We're big Creighton fans. This was the battle of the birds, and they just couldn't pull it off down the very last little bit of that stretch there with the Jayhawks winning 79-72. What did you like and observe on this game? I only caught about half the game, so.
Yeah, Creighton came out punching, and they stuck with Kansas the entire time. Balanced scoring. You already had a short bench. They only have 4 guys on the bench because of 2 injuries, one being to Kalkbrenner, who's their number 2 scorer, their center, the difference maker on that team.
Good rim defender as well.
Yeah. So, I mean, it kind of left a lot open for Kansas to kind of control the paint. They got some decent bench contributions off there. They were hitting their free throws. Both teams were. Creighton obviously had to use the 3 a little bit more to kind of keep pace with Kansas. But, you know, as a Jays fan, I could sit here and lament that if Kalkbrenner was in there, I think that this Creighton team was talented enough to push this upset and go quite a good distance in this tournament.
Yeah, notable here is Martin coming off the bench with 20 points for Kansas, 7 for 14 shooting. What a contribution he gave.
Mr. Remy Martin.
Yeah. I mean, this is what we expected, anyways. We expected Kansas to win, and Creighton's kind of the team in our heart, but ultimately they weren't fully staffed, and it showed.
It definitely did. I mean, you didn't have that
rebounds,
size.
right? Look at the rebounds.
Yeah, exactly. You didn't have the size in the middle to kind of keep pace with Kansas, but it just goes to show you how strong of an outside shooting this Creighton team is. They're very disciplined, and I just don't think that they got to run the game they wanted to. I mean, they still had 18 assists on 21 baskets, which is still pretty significant.
Yep.
18 for 21 from the line. I mean, their numbers show down right where they are. But it also goes to show you that Kansas is why they're a number 1 seed. This is a good team. It's a balanced team. They do have some threats coming off the bench, and they're definitely poised to do something this tournament. I would have liked to have seen a little more out of Abahi. I mean, he still had a pretty good game on the stat sheet, but he just had to control. He's got to control that key a little bit more and utilize his forwards and get them into the paint and kind of control the game that way. Because we saw Kansas the other day. They just shot the lights out. They shot the lights out and they out rebounded the other team. Yep. They weren't really shooting the lights out here. They were taking a lot of tough shots, similar to like how the UNC game was. The reason why UNC won is because they had good shots and they forced Baylor into taking tough shots.
Yep.
And that's kind of what this was, except Kansas was just better at hitting their tough shots than Baylor was. But you know what? It's still, I mean, not bad for the second game of the day. I can say that at least.
It was still a good game. I caught the second half, and it was still real fun to watch. It was I think this could have been a different outcome if it wasn't for that 30 seconds left turnover when it was 75-72 and that open pass that was just not a good pass.
Yeah.
I think that could have been the turning point. That was the turning point for me, kind of for that second half part of the game. So
that's all it is in this time of year. It's one small mistake can cost you a game and ultimately your tournament life.
Yeah, exactly. Awesome. Well, look, thanks for joining us here at Offside and Out of Bounds as we continue to recap every game going through the March Madness and NCAA tournament. We'll continue to recap games as they become available and finish. And definitely look out for our videos where we're predicting who the winners are going to be and how you should place your bets for the NCAA men's tournament as it continues. Round of 32 tomorrow, which is Sunday. Check out our preview video, which is coming up later tonight. I'm Adam.
I'm Junior, and we're going to see
a real